I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone.
That when you met with Kel at the Cascade skating ring, he asked you to call Thug.
Okay, so this what happened.
Okay.
The police kept locking me up for whatever they could. Every time I came out the door, the police was on me. And they keep bringing up Thug's name. So what I did was, to get them off of me, I said, Thug did this, Thug did that, Thug did, because I knew they would never, I knew he didn't do it. And in my mind, I knew that the police would never go mess with him. So it was easy for me to try to throw the blame off on him to get them off of me. And that's what I was doing from all these years. I don't remember what I done told them in the past. But my whole motive was, Thug did it because I knew he didn't do it, and they couldn't lock him up. And they keep talking about Thug. So guess what I'm gonna tell them? Yeah. What else you want me to tell them? Yeah, he killed this person. Yeah, he did that. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's right now. If I walk out this thing and they say, the police stop me now. Hey man, give me something about Thug. Shit, I'm about to make something up about him again.
On January 11, 2015, when you went to speak to the police, when they called you, did they ask you about Thug or did they ask you about the murder of Donovan Thomas?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Now, unless you was on Cloud 10, I know I rock. How you heard the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, HeartBreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm gets breaking content every time I upload. Algorithm, make sure the people get these videos, bro. Thank you, bro. In the meantime, bad. Give me 50 feet. Nah, topic of discussion though while we here, man. Back again, my fellas. Back again. But this time, things start to go left. YSL Woody is getting very frustrated with the prosecutors. And this time, the first day of trial, he finally admits Young Thug Innocence. Before I even continue on, you already know what we do when we see an op on the block. We don't sit there. Let's spin it. Spin the block.
Mr. Copeland, do you know a person by the name of Shell Cal?
I don't recall.
I say you don't recall if you know someone by the name of Shell Cal?
Sustain.
Do you recall speaking with law enforcement about an individual that you know by the name of Shell Cal?
I don't recall.
I want to go back to December of 2014 and into January of 2015. Were you present at a gambling house in Lakewood when the shooting occurred?
I don't recall.
Let me ask you. Also back in 2015, do you remember being at a Cascade skating ring speaking with an individual by the name of Shell Cal?
I don't recall.
Back in January of 2015, do you recall being at a club Crucial and getting into a fight with an individual by the name of Shell Cal?
I don't recall nothing that happened years ago.
All right. Do you recall in January of 2015 having to go to the Atlanta Police Department to talk about whether or not you were involved in the murder of an individual by the name of Donovan Thomas Jr.?
Say that again.
Do you recall in January of 2015 having to go to the Atlanta Police Department to speak about your potential involvement in the murder of Donovan Thomas Jr.?
I don't recall.
Right. on January 11th, 2015, did you go to the Atlanta Police Department at about 3 o'clock in the morning?
I don't recall.
Okay. And did you speak with a detective by the name of Detective Thorpe?
I don't recall who I speak with. I don't recall.
And during that interview, did you go down there to speak with him about the murder of Donovan Thomas Jr.?
I don't recall who I spoke with.
Okay. And in that same interview, did you speak with him about not just the murder of Donovan Thomas, but events that led up to the murder of Donovan Thomas on June 10th, 2015?
I'm a liar. So you want me to remember something that I done lied about in the past? Like, I don't know.
So my question for you is, did you go to the Atlanta Police Department? Is your response you don't recall?
I don't recall.
Okay. And during that interview with Detective Thorpe at the Atlanta Police Department, did you provide him your name and your date of birth?
Huh?
When you went to the Atlanta Police Department and met with Detective Thorpe, did you give him your date of birth?
I don't know.
Okay. And is your date of birth July 25th, 1991?
What?
Is your date of birth July 25th, 1991?
I think.
Okay. And during this interview, did you tell Detective Thorpe that you also have a middle name of Xavier?
All right, y'all, we back. Just a little quick 5 minutes for it. It wasn't too long, man, but I had to stop the video just to say, y'all see the change in this nigga already, don't you? They got this nigga Precious in the suit, my nigga. That nigga look like a damn marble. Look like an anchovy that's human with some platinum on. I don't recall. That nigga, she asked that nigga about his birthday and he said, I think I was born in 91. Now, I ain't gonna say that the nigga can't remember that he was born in 91, because there's actually some people, and I'm not making jokes about people that's really like that mentally, that they actually don't know that they were born in 91 or their birthday, because they mentally challenged. But I don't think that's the case for him. He trying to outsmart the prosecutors and the jury, but he doing it in a very stupid way. A very dumb way. But he did admit that he's a liar in this whole situation. He don't recall nothing. But when he in them 20v1s or doing his interviews on the Dancer Project and stuff like that, he can remember all the shit he did from back then. But he said he just ain't trying to get locked up. But let's continue the video, man. So you already know the out's still on the block. So we can't just sit here. We gotta spin the block again. Let's spin it.
I don't know what I told. I don't remember what I told him. I'm not trying to say the wrong thing so y'all can lock me back up.
All right. Well, just bear with me. We're going to go through that interview, okay?
Objection to the commentary.
Now,
With regard to the commentary by the witness.
Now, during the interview, did you speak with Detective Thorpe about the issues you had with a person by the name of Kel?
I don't recall.
And did you speak with Detective Thorpe about a problem that the two of you all had in the club?
I don't recall.
And did you tell Detective Thorpe in that same interview that Kel was Nut's little brother?
I don't know if they brothers or not.
Okay, so do you know who Kel is?
No, I don't recall.
Okay. And when I say Nut, is that Donovan Thomas Jr.?
You asking me that?
I am asking you that.
Say that again?
Sure. Do you know a person that goes by the name of Nut?
I don't recall.
Okay. Now, in that same interview, Did you tell Detective Thorpe about you and Kel getting into the fight at Club Crucial?
I don't recall nothing from 2015, 14, 16, none of that.
Okay. And during that same interview, did you tell Detective Thorpe that you and Kel had been in a beef for maybe about no longer than 4 months, and this was back in 2015?
And he's still alive?
My question is, did you tell Detective Thorpe that you and Michelle Kel at that time in 2015 had a beef, and it was probably going on around 4 months at that time?
I tell the detective whatever they want me to say, whatever they want to hear, whatever. So if I said it to him, I said it to him. I don't recall what I said to no police.
Okay. And during that same interview, did you tell Detective Thorpe that whenever y'all were in the club, y'all would initially just throw up birds at each other?
Huh?
In this January 11, 2000 interview, did you tell Detective Thorpe that initially, when you and Michelle Kel were in the club, y'all never really fist fought, y'all just would throw up birds at each other?
Like I told you, before y'all called me to trial, I have lied. I made things up. I told you this before y'all brought me in this courtroom. And I'm telling you now, you asked me about 2015, I have got my life together. Y'all trying to put this on my conscience. Y'all trying to put people's life in my hands. I don't lie on people. I don't want to be here. Y'all have pressured me. I'm tired of y'all, because y'all know y'all are wrong. And y'all black people doing this to us.
And I understand that.
Leave me alone. Let me leave. Man, y'all piss me off. Listen, I don't recall nothing I said to no police. Stop asking me these questions. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't recall.
I understand, but we're going to have to get through the questions. You can just continue to say you don't recall if that's what it is.
That's my own?
Did you walk into the police department by yourself to tell them on the morning of January 11, 2015 that you did not kill Donovan Thomas?
I don't recall.
Okay. So you don't recall going to the police, or you don't recall why?
I don't recall none of that.
Okay.
I just know that every time the police was after me, trying to get me, they kept bringing his name up. And I knew that they had me where I had, so I was like, yeah, whatever y'all want me to say, I would say it. That's why I told Gaither and Dennis, and that's why they kept coming after me, because they felt like, okay, they can make a case out of him or whatever they trying to do. So they knew that, okay, we gonna get Woody today, he gonna have something to say about the, and it's wrong. And y'all are wrong because y'all know that I'm full of shit. And y'all keep trying to drag me in here to bring up bullshit that y'all know I don't say it. Why is y'all doing that? Leave me alone. If y'all gonna charge me for what I did, I don't did the time for the crimes y'all caught me for.
Okay. Would you mind your language while we're sitting here in court?
I'm trying to. Y'all need to give me a break because my blood pressure is real high. I keep telling y'all, leave me alone.
Okay. And the quicker we get through this, the quicker we can leave you alone. Do you understand?
Okay, I don't recall.
Okay. Going back to January 11th, 2015.
I don't recall.
Can I finish the
Wait
question?
and listen to the question first.
When you went to the Atlanta Police Department, Detective Thorpe didn't ask you about Thug. You brought up Thug. Do you recall that?
I did.
You did. Okay. So let's continue. During your meeting with Detective Thorpe, when you went down to the police department, did you tell him about the beef that you were having with Kel, with Shell Kel?
Am I here to tell the truth or to remember my lies?
I want you to tell the truth.
But you keep going to my lies though.
That's what you... Back in 2015, did you tell Detective Thorpe that this was a lie?
I done told the police whatever. Listen, when they get me, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna try to tell them whatever I can to finesse my way out of whatever situation that I'm in.
Hey, And it's only now in 2024 that you're saying that everything you said in 2015 is a lie. Is that correct?
Because I went to the feds. Y'all didn't let me out of jail till what, four years later? So if I was telling the truth then, why it took y'all so many years to try to say, okay, you was being honest or whatever the case is? If I was telling the truth, y'all would have made any case back then. Y'all knew I was lying. Y'all put me in jail. I go do my time. I get out of jail, try to get my life together. Y'all trying to drag me back into the lies that I done made. Y'all, what's up?
What car is that coming up? Creepy. Drive by! I wanna mess with the smoke, dog. Hey, who's that?
It ain't them niggas that act hard.
Alright, y'all, we back like a little 10-15 minute swerve. Wasn't too long, man. But we saw the op on the block this time, and you know it, we got him. Let me say this here. What else do we need? What else do we need? One thing we can say, even though it's people lives involved, this is very entertaining, to say the least. It's very, very entertaining. But you gotta give the boy credit, man. You gotta give the boy Woody credit. My fellas, you have to give him credit this time, man. He simply frustrated. He getting tired of all of this. He getting very, very aggressive. He came in there with a suit, but it might have been his attorney advice for him to wear a suit instead of coming in your street clothes like you about to go to the club and shake up tail feather some dumb shit. Now, this nigga, he's smarting up a little bit. And he even told him why he keeps saying he don't recall. Because he ain't want to keep them getting, he don't want to get locked up again for some bullshit. But he also admitted the charge y'all had got me for initially, I had already did the time for it. But when I realized I can say Thug did this, I said Thug did it. Because even though he's still snitching, I'm not giving him no excuses and nothing like that because he still snitched. But he simply came out of his mouth and said, I lied because I know Young Thug didn't do it. I know this for a fact that Young Thug didn't do this. And I know that they're not going to fuck with Young Thug. Because Young Thug was powerful, money, everybody loved him in Atlanta. So I knew they wasn't going to fuck with Young Thug. And even if they try to fuck with Young Thug, he didn't do it. So he good. But what he failed to realize is, all of that you just said is a definition of a RICO. You initiated this shit and made it like he's a RICO because he is the leader of YSL. It's very known he's a blood. But that don't mean he's an evil individual. That don't mean that. That just means he came from that lifestyle. He found a way out. But he gonna forever be a blood. It's blood in, blood out. Everybody know that. The justice system, they all know this. All the gang was in LA, they been knew this since the 80s. Before that, really. They knew this since 1969 in Chicago. When this shit originally started. They been knew this. And that's the mistake that he made in this. But how you know for a fact, 100% fact, that Young Thug didn't do this and had nothing to do with it? Probably because you did it. Or you was with the person that did it. Or the person that did it told you and you know 100% to be sure that they was telling you the truth. Like I've been saying all along. Yeah, Young Thug and Donovan Nut Thomas had beef with each other. But that don't mean that Young Thug told any one of his niggas to go kill that nigga. Cause Nut was high up, like Thug is high up. They basically the same neighborhood. Young Thug smart enough to know doing that at that time wouldn't be a good look for him. It'd be too much pressure with what he had going on. Even if he actually wanted him to be killed. That don't mean that he told them boys to go do that. Woody put him in this because he knew there was a big name. He knew it was going to wait for him to get out of jail. He simply just told y'all that because he's very frustrated. He tired of even playing with y'all. So now, you playing with this man's life like that. And they're making it, they trying to color him a certain way because he had beef with a lot of people, man. Young Thug just stood on what he stood on. He wasn't ducking no kind of smoke. I don't care if it was Reggie, some nasty shit. He's smoking that too. But he was loyal. He stood on what he stood on, man. He was really what he said he was, obviously, because he still ain't said nothing this whole trial. At all. So like I said, especially after this transpired today, because it's the first day of the trial returning. Especially after this, the fact that they can't use Gunner in this trial, I almost think it's safe to say, I'm 98%, 95% sure to think it's safe to say, before March or 2025, where they think this, they expect this trial to last that long, I think the verdict gonna rule that Young Thug is innocent for the murder of Donovan Nut Thomas. Well, calling the murder, because we all know, everybody know, they even know he didn't do it, but calling the shots to doing it. That's why they're trying to get all the other acts that he did in the past with other beef with Lil Wayne, beef with Lucci. They're trying to tie all that in together to make him look a certain way. So the jury can think, oh yeah, he that's his character. So I believe he did it on this. But I don't think he's gonna stick. I think Fannie Willis played her cards wrong. And I'm kind of glad she did. Because you thought with your emotions out of your love and you just want to destroy it. And anybody that has something to do with it. Like, my man gone. I ain't want nobody else to see. Especially the nigga he was beefing with. I hate Young Thug now. Even though Young Thug was doing so much for Atlanta. Damn near more than Tyler Perry. These are facts. So, I don't know, man. I think this was a one-up for Thug, man. Woody finally came out. I don't recall. My focus. He finally came out in the clutch this time, bro. Finally. I just hope it worked this time. We shall see. But that's all I have for y'all at the moment, man. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel. Now, you know this world keeps showing me every day. And showing y'all. But I always say, love each other. Till next time. Yours truly, HeartBreak. What's good, Late Bloomer Gang? It's yours truly, HeartBreak Ace. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, since I could remember as a kid, I've been a geek and a nerd when it comes to technology. Now, I got to have the latest trends. I got to have the nice cameras, all of that, all the essentials for podcasting, especially making these videos to give y'all with high quality audio and visuals. I only go to one place, and of course, y'all know that's Amazon. Amazon got everything you need. Everything from A to Z, literally. And you know, they got a lot of good prices. Some things are pricey, but you don't have to get that. You know what I mean? I know people be on a budget a lot. We got bills to pay. We got to take care of our kids. We got an everyday lifestyle. I get it. So I made a list for y'all. Must have for content creators, for beginners or pros. Just simply go on my channel, hit the link like I'm showing you in this video, and see if it's something that you might like. I'm pretty sure you will. Especially if you want to look good like I do on these videos. Nah, I'm just joking with y'all, man. But you know, man, as always, show love. Show love to each other. It's yours truly. Till next time, it's HeartBreak.